What's poppin'? Stay lit, stay woke, stay up. It's Mo. Look, take a social media cleanse. Take a break. Get off the gram. I mean, the gram is a drug. I bet that went over your head. The gram is a drug. It does nothing for you but make you overthink. It does nothing for you but makes you compare yourself. If you don't have a business, if you're not running your business through your socials, what are you on there for? Keep up with your friends? They're not even your friends. You don't talk to them. You feel me? You don't even associate with them. You like a couple pictures and that's it. Like, I'm not understanding. What are you on the gram for? What are you on Twitter for? Unless you're using it for educational purposes, for inspirational purposes. But I'm gonna give y'all a little story. So, I went to basic training for like 4 or 5 months, you feel me? Whole time I'm there, we couldn't have our phones, you feel me? No phones, you feel me? I'm talking about a social media cleanse right now, but feel me, we had to go on a phone cleanse. Like, we couldn't pick up our phones and text, call, none of that, you feel me? They'll give it to us like once every 3 weeks to make a 3-4 minute phone call, you feel me? Just to hear from our family, let our families know we okay and shit, but that's it. You feel me? So I'm gonna tell you what I got from it. I'm gonna tell you what I got from the social media phone cleanse. It makes you do a lot of introspection. It makes you dive into yourself. It makes you pay more attention to your life instead of his life, her life, their life, dog's life. You feel me? Everywhere. You're not paying attention to everybody else's life but your own. You can't wake up, first thing you do in the morning is get on the gram, get on Twitter, get on TikTok to check what other people are doing. You're literally waking up to your own thoughts. You're waking up to not being influenced by the outside world, you feel me? I couldn't wake up, look at my phone and see what they was doing. That wasn't a thing, you feel me? So there was a lot of introspection, a lot of finding out more about me, finding out what I like, finding out what I don't like, finding out what kind of people I like being around, being observant of the people around me, feeling their energy, feeling how they really are without being persuaded or guided by anything else, by any outside sources. I mean, it was me, and it was authentic. You feel me? I'm not hopping on YouTube. I'm not hopping on anything else that I could be watching somebody else, getting information from somebody else, hearing about somebody else's life, and I'm worrying about my life. You feel me? I literally was diving deep into what I had to do. You feel me? I was more productive. I was way more productive because what you don't realize is when you're sitting there looking at somebody else's life, you're forgetting about your own. You're putting your own desires and wants and dreams and ideas to the side because maybe somebody else is doing it. Maybe you don't want to seem like you're being like them or doing the same thing they're doing. Like, you literally are forming your own ideas. You're forming your own ideas. You're forming your own thoughts. You feel me? Your own thought patterns. Thoughts aren't coming to you because of something you've seen. For my fellas, if you're on your journey, your semen retention journey, you're not being teased all day by females with no clothes on social media. You feel me? You're not being teased by that. You feel me? There's the level of sexual desire goes down because you're not seeing so many, you feel me, vixens on social media all the time. You feel me? Showing their bodies off. It's literally you and whoever you're dealing with. It makes you learn how to talk to people. You feel me? People are so used to, let me slide it in real quick. You feel me? Boom. Now y'all having a conversation through the phone. That's not authentic. It makes you dive deep into yourself and learn how to conversate with people. I mean, I got my best social skills I've ever had going to basic training because I didn't have my phone, because you're literally around so many people, and being social beings, we have to communicate with each other. We have to talk. So you can't. So people are so used to talking via internet. You feel me? They forgot how to walk up to somebody and start a genuine conversation without any motives behind it. You feel me? So it forces you to talk. It forces you to conversate authentically without hitting them up DM or something like that. You feel me? So that's another thing I took from the social media phone cleanse. One of the biggest things to me was, feel me, while I was gone, without no phone, without no social media, when you do come into contact with people that you're in dealings with, that you associate with, that you have love for, you feel me? When you do see them, it's more energy, it's more love, because you're not talking every day. You're not seeing what they're doing every day on social media. You pretty much know, I mean, all your followers, if they active on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, all that, you know what they doing all day. You feel me? They on their story posting what they doing, posting pictures. You know what they doing. You know where they be. You feel me? What's so special about when you see them? It's nothing. It's literally, what's up? Hey, feel me? Y'all already texted all day. Y'all already seen each other on social media all day. What y'all got to talk about? I mean, everything is just more authentic. Everything's more, it's not forced. You feel me? So yeah, like, feel me? When we got our little 3-4 minute phone call, feel me? I call up my girl. Feel me? She get on the phone, hella excited. Feel me? I'll be excited to hear her voice and whatnot. It was just real authentic. You feel me? It was like living in the old days type shit before they even had phones and we had to send letters and whatnot. You feel me? So yeah, it's just real authentic. It makes you talk to people. It makes you get to know people, because you can't judge them by how they look on in their pictures. You feel me? You can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, you can still, but it kind of forces you to go see for yourself. You feel me? Go see what they really about, see what they really talking about for yourself. So yeah, it's way more authentic. It makes you appreciate the person that you're dealing with. I mean, family, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, cousin, auntie, all that. It makes you appreciate them more when you finally do see them in person. It's a different energy there. It makes you dive deep into yourself, have your own thoughts, formulate your own ideas, family, follow through with them, because without a phone, you're not distracted, you feel me? Without social media, you're not distracted. You're not seeing what he's doing, she's doing. You're you. You're tapped into you. I mean, you become way more observant of how you feel about everything, family. You could notice the smallest things about yourself. Like, you could have a conversation with somebody and you leave the conversation feeling some type of way. And now, instead of running from your problems by getting on social media and just scrolling, you feel me? You're sitting there thinking like, that's why I felt like that. That's why I'm feeling like this right now. When you find these things, when you start thinking about these things, you start finding solutions to these problems you're having. You feel me? You're way more solution oriented, more than keeping it stuck in your brain and just letting it linger and never figuring out what the problem is, because you're distracting yourself through scrolling or texting, and just pushing down those emotions. So what I say is, just go on a I know most of y'all is hooked to y'all phones, like, bots, like y'all just be in y'all phone, just that's y'all life and whatnot. But take a break, take a week break. If you can't do it, take a 3-4 day break. Watch the difference. You're gonna feel way better, way cleaner. Your thoughts gonna be way cleaner, way more pure, because it's just you. It's gonna force you to deal with things that you probably pushed up under the rug earlier in your life, or a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. You feel me? Those things start to come up because you're literally in your thoughts. And if you a loner, you feel me? If you like kicking it by yourself because people don't match your energy, people not on the same thing as you, people don't have the same morals as you, that's even better. You feel me? Take time to yourself, and you dive even deeper. You find out more about yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, take a little break. Take a little break. You know what I mean? Come back to this video. Tell me how long you did it. Tell me how long you went without being on social media. What's the effects for it? What's the effects you had from it? So y'all be smooth, stay lit, stay woke, stay up, and smoke.